Hey, what's up? It is February 9th, and it's almost midnight. It's like 11. Uh, you know, I've been on testosterone for 4 months now. I got my 15th shot, I think, just recently. So, I got my 16th shot on Tuesday or Wednesday. So that's cool. Starting to slowly get more facial hair back. I shaved, and it's starting to come back slowly. Um, hmm. I have a few thoughts. I'm not really sure if this is the place or whatever, but hey, it's my blog, so I can say whatever I want. I was talking to my mom earlier about, well, started off with the vagina monologue. And we were talking about how, I was explaining how, the rape culture really needs to go away, and we need to change the way people think about stuff. And, you know, and she agreed that, rape is bad, blah, 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 blah. And then she said, but, some girls are asking for it. And I'm like, no, they're really not. That's not possible. Nobody asks to be raped, whether they're male or female. They don't ask to be raped. Nobody asks to be beat up. It's one of those things that I guess bothers me quite a bit. I've not always been the nicest, most respectful person, especially to women. I mean, I may have been tried to force, and people tried to force me into the female spectrum of the world, but I was still raised with my brothers, and always kind of felt a certain sense of superiority. It's like I'm a man and you're a woman, and I should be able to fuck you, and if you tease me, then you should give it up, or at least give me a blowjob or something. And in the past, I was a total asshole. I mean, if you knew me, 4 or 5 years ago, or even 3 years ago, whatever, then you knew that I was quite the asshole. And I mean, I've tried to force sex. I've tried to, push it really hard, and sometimes I still, I'll slip and kind of have this expectation of, you should give me sex, which I try not to do. But I think it's something that really needs to be talked about, because I mean, as long as there's people like my mom that are like, rape is bad, and people shouldn't do that, but some girls ask for it. From my point of view, if a woman wants to walk around naked, she should be able to walk around naked without worrying about some guy making lewd comments or trying to molest her or, rape her. No, it's not okay. It's called self-control, for fuck's sake. And it's one of those things that just, like, pisses me off, I mean, you don't accidentally rape someone, and nobody asks to be raped. I mean, I don't care if you're in the middle of sex. If she says stop, you fucking stop. I mean, I have some people really close to me that they have reasons why they would ask to stop. And it shouldn't matter if they have reasons like the people that I know have reasons, or if they just change their mind. I don't care if you're like, 30 seconds from coming. You pull the fuck out. Yes becomes a no. It's a no. You stop. And until that's actually, respected and understood, and until that becomes the majority view, there's a problem. There's a problem with our society, because, you know, nobody has the right to take something from someone else, especially something as precious, or shall I say sacred, as sex. It's your body, and sex is something special. And some people just have sex for the sake of having sex because it feels good, and other people, make love. And regardless, it's your body. And if you choose to give it to someone, you have the right to take that away. No matter, if you're about to have sex and you say, wait, I changed my mind, or if you're already in the process, or if you're dancing up on some guy, that doesn't give the guy the right to say, well, you got me hard, so you have to take care of it. You have a fucking hand, asshole. Use it. And from my view, if I ever saw a guy trying to rape a girl, I would cut his fucking dick off with a dull knife right there. I mean, I'd be half tempted to smash it off with whatever was closest, including my boot. Like that. I'm sorry. I don't see anything less than that. I mean, I personally, people always say, violence isn't the answer. If you can't be responsible for yourself, if you think that your penis gives you the right to do whatever the fuck you want, then I don't think you deserve to have it. So, you know, I would seriously, I don't care if I go to jail for it. I would take it off right there. Because that's just, there's no excuse, there's no acceptable reason for it, and it just bugs the hell out of me. And people are like, well, if somebody's naked, it's like, no, you still have self control. You don't have to go over and harass her. So you get hard. So what? Do you know how many times a day I get hard? I'm working and I'm hard. I'm sleeping and I'm hard. I mean, I walk and I get hard. I mean, seriously, I'm hard so often. It can be really annoying, but I don't go around and, go up to random women and say, hey, baby, I've decided you are the cause of my hard on, so you need to take care of it. It's just ridiculous. And it pisses me off because there's never an acceptable reason. I mean, if there's one thing that I will always say, it's that there's no excuse for violence of any kind towards women, children, or animals. I mean, animals, seriously, I will beat you to death slowly. But, same with kids, same with women. I mean, it's not okay. So, that's my 2 cents. And, yeah, it's just one of those things. It just frustrates me. It's like my mother is like, well, sometimes they ask. No, they don't. Stupid bitch. Get your brain out of the 15th century, for God's sakes. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry for that. Otherwise, everything's good. Trying to get facial hair, body hair, same old, same old.